So, man, I don't know. You've been to Georgia, what, 7, 8 times? How was this trip with you?
Honestly, it was a great trip. I finally got my grandmother down for the first time. I just kind of wanted her to experience what I, experienced, and this whole process with Georgia, and I just kind of wanted her to get a feel for what I feel, and she enjoyed herself, and that was just probably like my main highlight of the trip, just seeing her, interact with the coaching staff and stuff like that, and just being happy up there.
Elijah, what's Grandma's name?
Her name is Edna Griffin.
Edna, huh?
Yes.
You got a lot of E's in the family, huh?
No, actually, it's just me and my grandma, yeah. Just me and my
wow.
grandma. Yes, sir.
So who had more fun, Grandma or Elijah? Who had more fun?
I had a lot of fun. I guess you could call it we're even. We're even. We both had a great time.
Elijah, like what stage are you at in your recruitment? I know every time you visited for like 2 years, it feels like the staffs probably want to make it feel like an official for you. Like, I don't know if you're recruiting with a football game. Are you at halftime? Are you in the first quarter? Are you in the fourth quarter? What feels right there for you?
Honestly, in my recruiting process, I'm just kind of, just taking it slow, weighing out all my options because, coaches might leave, things might happen overnight. As you can see, one of the best coaches in college history, shockingly, retired. So that's going to make a big game changer. But you never know. I just want to, weigh out all my options, wherever God leads me, and that's what we'll do.
You're watching all these schools, and you just mentioned Alabama. But the fact that, I guess, if anybody's stable, Coach Smart is stable at Georgia, is that a plus for the Dogs that that guy's probably not going anywhere anytime soon?
Yes, sir, absolutely. It's definitely a plus because, what he has brought in to that university, to be back-to-back national championships, that speaks volumes. And, knowing that he's going to, stay committed into what, he loves, which is the university itself, it does speak volumes.
These are usually good moments. Junior days are good moments for speeches or pitches. Like, who had the better one, Coach Scott or Coach Smart, where they really tried to lay some words on you this weekend?
Really, it's really just about the same. Honestly, every time I go up is, if you don't want to work, do not come to Georgia, because that's all they do there. And I want to work. Honestly, that's just me. I love pushing myself to the limit. Maximizing my ability and stuff like that. But if you don't want to work, don't come to Georgia. That's probably the best quote I could give you from both of those coaches, Coach Smart and Coach Scott.
Elijah, are you going to take your officials in the summer, or are you going to take your officials in the fall? Any idea there yet?
I'll definitely take a lot this summer for sure. Absolutely. Yeah. Most of them in the summer. Some game day officials if I can. But 9 times out of 10, most of them are going to be in the summer.
Is it hard for you to say what you're looking for, or just to verbalize it in a few sentences? Like, what's the ideal school going to show you?
What I'm looking for in the school is, development. Like I said, maximizing, my game. Whatever is my goal is, be in the NFL. And honestly, I just want a school that's going to be there and to help me do that. And the best way to do that is just, figuring out coaches or who's going to do that for me, who's the best at it, developing players. And, just looking at that, and, the business management, that's kind of something I want to, have a degree in. So I kind of look at it as well. But really, that's pretty much it.
Elijah, let me ask one more thing before I get out the door. For you think about all the way Georgia's recruiting you and how they prioritized you maybe for like 2-3 years now. What do you think is the number one thing? Can you put your finger on the one thing you like best about Georgia?
Number one thing I like the best about Georgia? I would say the atmosphere and the people. The atmosphere, it's electric every time you go there for a game day. It's something that you'll never forget, in my opinion, obviously. I would say the atmosphere, the people, they are great. And, the coaching, I love a lot of things, but I couldn't just point one thing out. I love it all, to be honest.
Have they made it feel like home for you yet? Do you feel comfortable there?
Yes, sir, absolutely. 100%.
Awesome. Hey, Elijah, man, be well, man. I appreciate you. Thank you for taking the time. I appreciate it.
Yes, sir, absolutely. No, I appreciate you.